poppin' YouTube? It's your girl Chanel, and I'm back with another YouTube video. So I'm in the process of moving and I'm apartment searching. Now I did find an apartment that I want. I will not be posting it, but y'all don't leave. I got like 12 apartment tours for you guys. Let me know how often you guys want me to post them. Let me, if anybody sees this, because I haven't posted on YouTube in a while. It's been almost 6 months. So yeah, this apartment tour is called the Spectrum on Spring. I'll be doing the voiceover over the videos that everyone watched. At this time, they were offering 8 weeks free. I think either 6 or 8 weeks. I think it was 6 weeks actually. This was like maybe a few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, not that long ago. I did tour quite a few apartments, so you guys will be seeing a couple. I really did like this kitchen. The fridge is quite spacious, I would say, but it's also about the same size as my fridge. I wish it was a little bit bigger. But it is also still a really nice apartment. I love that it had a pantry. I love the cabinet space. I am looking for a gas stove. The apartment I ended up choosing did not have a gas stove, but that's okay. It did come with a dishwasher and it has an island area. All of the apartments here do have balconies, but this is off of Spring Street, so I think it's facing Spring. So, I mean, it's not really like a view. This one is facing SCAD. I mean, like, this is your view. You get to see the street and the cars. But again, I believe this one was in the 1600s. I discussed all the prices at the very, very end. The bathroom was nice. I was looking for something with a walk-in shower. It did have a walk-in shower. They do have units that have baths, but like tubs, but I was specifically looking for that. I was not a fan of the closet. I am very picky when it comes to closets. The room did look pretty spacious, honestly. Yeah, I would say this was pretty spacious, but I just was not a fan of the closet. I will eventually show you guys the closet that I have, maybe. This was another apartment, but with white cabinets. Honestly, I feel like I kind of like the white cabinets better. This living room space was looking a little smaller. I do believe she set the the ceilings were higher. But yeah, the only difference here is the white cabinets, and then I believe she said the windows were bigger, but the closet space was still basically the same. So I wasn't a huge fan of this one. The room space was about the same as well. I believe this one is the smaller one bedroom. Yeah, it is. I can tell just by looking at it. I was definitely not a fan of this. This one definitely was in the 1600s. Nothing wrong with the apartment, just not what I was looking for. And it had a tub, so that was definitely a no. I would love an apartment with a tub and a shower. I actually have an apartment tour like that for you guys. With a tub and a shower. I loved how the island was right here in the front. It gives you more living room space, but again, I think you're facing traffic. The room space was pretty spacious, not as big as the other one, but it was still very nice. My tour guide was great. She was very friendly. I did have one of the residents trying to flirt with me on the elevator. I'm not lying to you guys. But it was cool. I think he was joking, but I'm not 100% sure. This is the gym. I was like, do y'all have a Stairmaster? She was like, yes, girl. I was like, oh, yes, that's what I'm looking for. And I think this is right beside the pool area. Their gym was pretty spacious, in my opinion. They did have like a good amount of stuff. I was trying to watch how I recorded, as there was someone in the gym, and I tried my best not to record other people while they're working out. They do have a little spin room, which I thought was great. This is the only room that they have for work, which I did not like. I wish they had more than one room. This is the area outside of the pool, you know, beside the pool area, like a little lounge area that you can hang out in. This is the coffee maker, free coffee. Yeah, I just really didn't like how they did not have more than one like room that you can work in. Like, you know, this is a whole apartment building and y'all have one room. Like, what am I gonna do with that? She did say how they had resident events. I want to say weekly or something. She said the pool was currently being cleaned. I believe she said they cleaned it at least once a week. They do have hours, I believe, but I don't remember if I asked about them or not. Y'all act towards so many apartments. But yeah, this property was pretty nice. This is just another apartment that I went to go tour, but this one was furnished. I believe this one was like A2. I was not a fan of the shaping of this apartment when I looked at it online. When I seen it in person, it did look better, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know how I'm feeling about it. And it was on the first floor. I was not a fan of that. I do not ever want to live on the first floor as a female, especially with having a balcony and someone being able to just, you know, like just thinking of like my safety. But yeah, looking through here, it was nice, but this was like probably my least favorite. My most favorite was probably like one of the first ones that I showed you guys that looked more spacious. Like, yeah, this looks spacious. Like maybe I could put a desk in that corner, my makeup, like a makeup desk and stuff. But then again, I was like, I think I did tell her that this was my favorite, but I think I changed my mind after like I finished viewing it because I was like, is it really my favorite? Like, I don't think so. And then this one also had a tub. Like I said, I was not a fan of. I do find it very hard to find everything you want when you're in a budget. But luckily, I found basically everything that I wanted, actually. Yeah, everything that I'm looking for in the apartment that I did end up choosing. This is the parking garage. She did say it was for residents only. They have 24-hour security. This is their pet washing area. They have a mail room and a locker room. They do have shelves sometimes when they run out of space or the package is too big to put like your floor and it'll have your name. And they have cameras. This is the bike area. Those are also storage that you can rent out monthly.
I've heard a cat watching Horror Story one time. Like
50? I think they're 50, yeah.
Oh, a storage?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you ever need it.
Like 50 a month?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you have a bike, you can just store it in your...
Guys, so the cheapest apartment was $16.41 and it goes up to $17.47, I think, or something like that. I did like this property. I did not go with it. They do not have free guest parking. I think they say they might have like parkies like 24 hours. I really cannot remember. They do not have preferred employers programs. I typically look for that in the apartment because I am a healthcare worker and I do get discounts based on or like application fees voided, something like that. Overall, it was nice. I just did not like the fact that they had absolutely no parking, but it was nice and close to Sprouts, walkable coffee shops. Not Sprouts. What's that other grocery store, y'all? Whole Foods is right up the street from Whole Foods. Literally, you can walk to get your groceries. It was a really nice community, but like I said, I'll be talking throughout the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know when you want the next apartment tour, because I have so many. And if you guys like this apartment tour series, I can keep going on tours, even though I've already found my apartment, just for you guys. Yeah, because it was really fun. I actually really enjoyed looking for apartments. I might do a moving with me series if you guys want to. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.